So there's something that I want to talk to you about, and this is for both women and men. Because if you're a man and you are with a woman, this is something you should really be knowing. I want to let you know about your birthrights plan, right? Do you even know what a birthrights plan is? Because I didn't. And thank you to this customer of mine when I was working. She came in and she was talking to me about her experience with pregnancy as a Black woman. And one of my concerns with giving birth in a hospital was just like the neglect, how so many women of color, especially Black women, have really bad experiences. There's a lot of racism going out there. I don't want to get into that topic right now, or maybe ever. I don't want that to be a space here on my channel. But it's true, racism exists, and women of color, Black women especially, and Indigenous women have had really awful experiences. I'm privileged because I am light-skinned and I can get away with a lot, and I have gotten away with a lot. And honestly, I do take advantage of being light-skinned and helping myself and others. And so with that being said, I did not know about my birthrights, like most of us. And that is still a part of what I've learned on how women are super uneducated about birth, postpartum, our body autonomy, even body hygiene, and especially our rights as women. With everything going on with Roe versus Wade, I was terrified. I'm gonna be honest, I was so terrified. And even when I was pregnant, this wasn't like going on, but I knew that there was something going on. There has been talk about it. I watched the news. It was in the process. And I was scared. I was like, I'm gonna give birth in a hospital, because at that time I couldn't afford a doula, and I'm gonna be real with that. But I was truly freaking out. So this customer told me about this Instagrammer. She's a doula. Her name is Sacred Birth Doula, and I will link her down below, and she has given me permission to talk about this video. Again, I will say though, I will not be giving out information that she put work and effort into, but I want to talk about how important knowing your rights is. And she does sell a birth plan that you can buy, and it gives you all the information. I got mine, I got it notarized, I gave it to my doctor. They were like, girl, buy. And I was like, no girl, this is for real though. And it has helped me so much. She has amazing reviews. I put in the money, it's worth it. So let me talk about this. Let's get started. When I was pregnant, I did so much research. I was obsessed. I learned about my birthing positions, how to breathe, how to not tear, and how to take care of myself, all these things, right? I was obsessed, and I learned so much information using Google, YouTube, and TikTok. And this is information that not even doctors would tell you. They don't give a damn. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of them do not give a damn. They're accustomed to this. They know what's up, but a lot of doctors, even themselves, don't even know a lot of this information that I learned. When I was studying up on these videos, I learned how many mothers were mistreated. Children were being taken away. CPS got involved just because a mother didn't want a specific eye drop, you know? And I got scared. I was like, ooh, I don't want to live in fear, but I'm gonna live in fear right now because I have a baby inside me and I want to make sure everything goes well. So after I purchased Sacred Doula's birth plan, I was just like astonished. I did a lot of research before buying this birth plan. But when I came across her and I read all her reviews on Instagram and I watched all her videos, she gives free information already. She gives you all of your rights based off of what state you're in. It is to the T. It talks about birthing positions and like medical kidnapping. And I'm not gonna go into detail, but this is just an idea. These are things that you're interested in. Birthing plans, medical kidnapping, your rights. So I got my birth plan and I read it thoroughly. I made my partner read it because in case I'm in pain, in case something happens and I cannot advocate for myself, he can advocate for me. So I got the birth plan signed and notarized, and I gave it to my doctor. Thankfully, the hospital I went to was Newark Beth Israel Hospital, and it's a really good hospital. I'm gonna be honest, I was shocked. But my doctor is a midwife, and the whole team of women. I had a huge team of women, which is what I wanted. I wanted a huge team of women of color. And even the women that gave birth, like, you know, what's her name? The doctor that like took the baby out of me. was a woman of color, and I had a great team. I'm just so thankful for all of them. But I will say, I think this birthrights really elevated my experience, because the minute I gave it to them, and I was pregnant, this was towards maybe like the 7 or 8 months I gave it to them, and I told them, this is my birthrights, this is my birth plan as well, and I want to follow as much as I'm able to. Can we talk about this? They were like, oh, this is very thorough. And they straight up told me like, I don't think you need this, but we'll put it in your file. I was like, okay. And I have one for myself too. So I got 2 of them notarized, and I even brought mine to the hospital the day that I was in labor. Girl, they didn't question anything. Everything on that birth plan in big bold letters basically says, bitch, I know what's up. I know what's up. And they're not going to play somebody that knows their rights. If you know your right, girl, that is a shield. That is a guard of protection. That is a protection spell. And I'm so thankful for Sacred Birth Doula, because if it wasn't for her and all that she is doing, I would not have known. I really would not have known. And I'm really thankful for the birthrights, because I truly learned that I didn't know anything. I thought I knew. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. It is so hard to educate yourself as a woman when there is no school for this, when nobody's sitting here and saying, hey, this is what you got to learn. Nobody is saying that. Not even your doctor is going to sit here and tell you these are your birthrights. Not even your doctor is going to tell you that. They ain't going to tell you shit. They're going to tell you, hey, watch your weight and walk a lot. They're going to tell you, you got to take this and you got to do this. They're not going to tell you what your rights are. They're not going to tell you that you don't got to take, I forgot the name of it. Oh my God. But there's like a liquid that you drink. It's to test your glucose levels, I believe. I don't remember what it was. But you don't even have to take that. They're not going to tell you that. Little did you know, I knew everything. And I wish I got the birthrights like earlier in my pregnancy, because I did end up taking like some tests. And I'm cool with it. I took it, you know? But even in the hospital, I advocated for my baby. Alan advocated for me and the baby. And she didn't get like her Hep shot there. It was just like, they couldn't say nothing. I was the queen. Knowing your birthrights can help protect you from provider mistreatment and lower your risk of a traumatic birth experience. And I think all of us, especially women of color, need to learn this. This is not sponsored, but I am someone that will advocate for women always, and I just need to spread the message, because as a woman, I wish somebody could have told me this sooner, before even finding out I was pregnant. I wish this was something I was already educated on. And I cannot believe that so many women are uneducated. Educated women are not even that educated in ourselves, in our birth rights, in our experiences, and even birthing positions. Like, we don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. They don't want to tell us nothing. And the least we could do is fight for our rights. We have fought so hard as women for the right to vote. And still here we are fighting because we don't know anything. They really do not want us to know how to be queens and goddesses. So I will post her Instagram down below, and in her link, you can also purchase a birthrights plan there. You don't have to be pregnant or preparing for a pregnancy to get your birthrights plan. I think we should all just know our rights. And look, it's gonna cost money. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you how much. It's gonna cost money, but it's worth it. I promise you it's worth it. And it's worth it because you deserve to know your rights. And you're gonna spend this money anyway, whether it's on food, clothes. Save up a little bit, even if it's like $20 here and there, until you add the amount of money for this rights plan. It is absolutely worth it, for the sake of your rights, for the sake of your experience, for the sake of your mental health. Help yourself, help those around you. We really need to support each other. It's 2022, let's get on game, right? But thank you for watching. I hope I did not rant, because I be ranting. A girl could talk. I got a Leo moon. I'm a Capricorn, but my Leo moon is out here, and I got a Sagittarius rising, y'all. So a girl could talk. But thank you so much for watching. My website is down below. You guys can follow me. I changed all my Instagram names and like my social media names, by the way. I'm gonna post them down below. I used to post them on my videos, but I no longer want to do that because like I go through changes. I'm definitely a fickle person when it comes to like my public image. I just feel like I could do whatever I want, you know? So follow me, subscribe to me. You guys can comment down below, send me messages. I love hearing from you. Add me, like chit chat with me, guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and